Hello, Keith Kevin Ken. Hello, this is Keith Kevin Ken. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, false start. That I think is how my day is gonna be. Hope you're doing well. It is Friday. Thank goodness it's Friday. September 2nd, 2016. And we're leading into a 3-day weekend. Monday in the U.S. is Labor Day. Yippee-ki-yay. I'm going to do no labor that day. That's for sure. Yeah, I know I rhymed. Time again for another pocket dump deconstruction. What you see right there, that is going to be in my pockets. Yesterday, I did a deconstruction. I showed a Spyderco military that was the knife that got away. And then I brought my entire military collection of 6 knives and put those on the table. I told you guys that on Instagram there would be a hater, and there was. Someone said, hey, unless you can show us with all those knives in your pocket, stop calling this a pocket dump. First of all, trust me, I do not carry 6 militaries, 3 other knives, and everything else. Second, enjoy the picture. Don't enjoy it, go somewhere else. Anyway, I do have a solution for all trolls on YouTube and Instagram. I should send it to Google for YouTube and to Facebook for Instagram. You cannot comment on a photo or a video if you live with your mother. All trolls would go away. Let's talk about the pocket dump. Believe me, I have these in my pockets today. I took pictures of them. I'll post them around noon or 1 or 2 today when I get a break from work on Instagram at Keith Kevin Ken, just like this YouTube channel. I took a picture. Changed my iPhone 6s Plus from photo to video. Now we're doing the deconstruction where we talk about what's going to be in the pockets. The watch for this Friday, and I know all of you aren't watching on a Friday. I understand that. I just give you the date so that you know that we do this every day. By the way, if you hear a sweeper, a vacuum cleaner, it's the folks are vacuuming in my hallway. I don't know if this mic probably will block it out. This is Mont Blanc chronograph for today. The cigar today that I'll be smoking to celebrate the 3-day weekend is the Romeo y Julieta Short Churchill. I'm starting to really like this. I love the Churchill length, almost double this, which is a classic length for me, but a quicker smoke and just a real nice smoke. This is really good. Romeo y Julieta. This is a Cuban cigar, Short Churchill. Today, it's single malt because we're starting a 3-day weekend. By the way, you guys know the schedule. Usually before 11 o'clock, I post these pocket dump deconstructions on this YouTube channel right before I run off to work. Let's see, Monday through Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday, because I'm off, I usually don't get out of the house until later, and I do this later. So that's still the rule. Monday I am off for vacation, but I'll still try to get as close to 11 as possible unless I oversleep or something, okay? But usually Monday through Friday before 11, and then on the weekends, I don't know, late afternoon, early evening. This is the Schoen pen. It's the stainless steel with DLC coating. All you knife nuts understand the DLC coating. A lot of those black blades have it. The coin, I told you I'm going to continue with these presidential coins. I guess it's better without the shade. That's the Kennedy coin, all from the U.S. Mint. Very limited coins that sold out in like 2 days. I was lucky enough to grab them all. So I'm very happy with that. That's for my luck. Hey, I already have luck. I woke up this morning, picked that coin, and we have a 3-day weekend. See, that's how that works. One of my Coach wallets, and the pad is one of my word pads that I really like. Someone asked me, where do I get them? Yeah, I just got them off of Amazon. I don't know what I'd do without Amazon. I'll tell you. I love them. Just like the field notes, except they have these different kind of patterns, a lot of variety. I had to run down to the mail room today because I made a lot of purchases the other day to make sure that they came in before the weekend from Amazon. Love Amazon. Don't know what I'd do without it. Probably wouldn't be a knife collector if I didn't have Amazon. That's where I used to buy all my knives to begin with until I discovered all the other people. Of course, you know what that means when I had to run down to the mailroom. Oh, yeah. There's a knife that got away, and there's a big knife, too. And in fact, this has to be the biggest knife that I have, folding knife. The biggest folding knife that I have in my collection. It's a cool knife. I'll show it to you pretty soon. So let's talk about the pocket dump deconstruction. Here's one of my new knives. Hey, Spyderco is not releasing any of their new knives. I'm waiting for the big ones. They've done a lot of variations that I've been able to buy that I love. The knives are really nice, but they haven't done the big ones that I'm looking forward to. The big flippers. I mean, they've done big flippers this year, but there's a lot of knives still outstanding, including the Sage 5. But I finally found one of these at a good price and great quality. This is the Manbug. You guys know I love my little keychain knives. This Manbug, man, it's about half an ounce heavier than the regular one, and that's because it has that stainless steel bolster on it. Yeah, on a little knife like this, has the gray G10. Man, it is a nice knife. Gives it a little heft to it. I really like this VG10 steel. Oh man, with the lock. But it does. I've been, I don't like to spend that much on my keychain knives. I like them quality, though, because I do use them. And this is what everyone sees. As many people that see your keychains see my keychain knife. And so I really like it. This is a nice Manbug. Of course, a Manbug is the ladybug with a wider VG10 blade and a thicker body. But I really like that. Just got that a couple of days ago. Isn't that a nice little Manbug? Ugh, I love it. Got a nice heft to it, too. Yeah, I have the True North knife exclusive. This is the Small Sebenza 21 from Chris Reeve with the Tanto blade. All Tanto blades of Chris Reeve knives, no matter what. Umnumzun, Sebenza 25. I don't think there is a Tanto Sebenza 25. I take that back. The large and small Chris Reeve Sebenza 21s, like this one, all come from True North Knives. I really love this. I love the Tanto. First, I love the Tanto blade shape. S35 VN steel, because that's how Chris Reeve is rolling these days. Oh man, is that nice or what? I'm really loving this. I've been seeing pictures. Chris Reeve went to the Gathering in Vegas, and the USN group knife show in Vegas, and announced all the woods, and also didn't bring it to sell there, but started taking orders on the new Micarta in Cincos, large and small. It really looks nice. They're like, the picture looked brown, a brown or tan Micarta. Really, they're going to come out with a lot of blades, and I take it that they're going to do a lot of inlays on the Incosies, which is great. I love inlaid knives. I think I'm just going to do all small Incosies with all these different woods and everything inlays when they start coming out. So get ready to see those. I'm excited about it. I really am, because I love the size of the Nkosi, just a little bit smaller than the small Sebenza 21s. Just a little bit smaller. It's just a perfect size for me. This is the perfect size too. Again, it's the Chris Reeves Sebenza 21, small Sebenza 21 with that Tanto blade from True North Knives. You can always tell because they have these wonderful exclusive lanyards with the exclusive bead as well. Double lugs. I never do track down single lugs and double lugs because I'm right-handed. I guess if you're left-handed, they still have left-handed versions, but I know sometimes some lefties, at least my friend, likes the double because he can get a right-handed one and still operate it easily. That's the Chris Reeves Small Sebenza 21 with that S35VN Tanto blade. There is a knife that got away that I was thinking about using instead of the Sebenza 21 Tanto, but I figured I hadn't carried the small Tanto in a while. I wanted to carry it, and it just felt nice, and it looks great in this carry, along with that new Manbug. New for me, not a new release, but new for me. Yeah, that's Blurple. That's Blurple G10. That means that this Paramilitary 2, that blade steel is S110V steel. CPM S110V. Did I stutter? Spyderco has done a lot of Blurple and blue production knives, not sprint runs, reasonably priced with S110V steel on them. Just a wonderful set of knives. And they're all their American-made knives, you know, the military, the paramilitary, the native. What else do they have? The Mannix, all with this wonderful S110V steel. It's not the first time they used S110V. I have one on a sprint run carbon fiber native. But again, sprint run, very expensive, limited. That is discontinued, been discontinued for years. These are not discontinued. They're production knives, which means that Spyderco has made thousands of them, and they are available. Blurple, that's what the internet called it, this dark bluish purple thing, color. They also have dark blue FRN scales on these S110 production knives. I love it. And of course, the paramilitary is just classic. Isn't it? Just classic. Had to carry my Blurple for Friday. I really like it. Of course, oh, I talked about the Spyderco Manbug, the blade VG10. It's a 1 point, just under a 2, under a 2-inch blade, 1.96 inches. The small Sebenza 21, again, I apologize, S35VN steel, that blade right there is 2.9 inches. And this, of course, is the Paramilitary 2, and the blade is 3.4 inches. And as I said, it's one of the Blurple series, S110V steel. That's it. That's the carry. That's what I'm fitting in my pocket. Now, some people think I don't even fit that in my pocket, and that's just fine. That's fine. Let's see, what else? Oh, that's it. Don't forget to thumb this up. You guys have been going crazy on the thumbs up. I know it sounds crazy for a grown man to tell you this, but it means a lot. Even when I'm dragging myself out of bed and wanting to come up with a good excuse not to go into work, after I talk to you guys like this and go through and play with the knives with you guys, I just feel better. But there are some times when I go, every day, why am I doing this every day? I don't know these folks. And then I read your comments and I see all the thumbs up, and I'm so happy that I continue to do this. Last time I checked, 210 of these pocket dump deconstructions on a playlist. So if you missed any of them, go back. They're on this site and check them out. Thumb it up. Please like, thumb up, share these videos, let people know. Subscribe. We're making our way towards 1,000 subscribers. Once we do, we'll go through all of the Spydercos that I have in my collection. I have a pretty good Spyderco collection, and we're going to go through all of those knives. Why do I keep saying subscribe? Even YouTubers who have gobs and gobs and gobs of subscribers always say that, because for the most part, I know mine, and I've heard other people say about 65% of the people who watch don't subscribe. Just subscribe. Let's go subscribe so that we can get to a 1,000. I know we can do that. And also go through all these Spydercos. That's it. I'm going to post pictures of this pocket dump when it was all purdy at Keith Kevin Ken on Instagram later this afternoon. But this ain't Instagram. Oh, no. Yeah, this is the FRN version of the Blurple series. My military and my paramilitary, I have the G10 scales version. On the native and Mannix, I chose the lightweight FRN fiberglass reinforced nylon versions. They also do have the G10 versions of the native and the Mannix, but I just prefer these lighter ones. I just love these knives as an EDC. I was going to go Blurple on you, but yeah, I wanted a Chris Reeve knife, so this was my first choice. The reason is it's a perfect knife. It's the native, the perfect to me. Spyderco shape, the leaf shape, has that wonderful choil, that strong backlog, 3-inch blade, just perfect. 3-inch blade. And it's so lightweight because of the FRN. And S110V steel with this light dark blue FRN scales. Oh man, that right there to me is close to being a perfect EDC knife. Light, super steel at S110V from CPM. I just really like, and that strong backlog from Spyderco. So I told you, my guys down in the mailroom, they like calling me and go, hey, you got packages? So I run down, and lately I've been bringing a big knife, and sometimes I don't even open my packages. I let them play around with it. They open packages with it. And they're usually big knives. I love big knives. I just don't carry them a lot, and I'm not out in the field. I'm out in the urban jungle here in the big city. But this is the knife I brought down. Yeah, baby. That is called the Spyderco Tatanka. Spyderco Tatanka. What a big folding knife. It's the biggest folding knife Spyderco has ever done. That blade right there, it's VG10 steel, 5.1 inches. 5.1 inches. Look how thick. Look how thick the stock is. I love the swedges. I just really love it. It comes as sharp as you don't know what. Look, my big fat hands, when I use the choil, look how much is left. So, of course, you can grip it anyway. Sharp as crazy, man. They were ripping through boxes. They went back and just kept bringing out empty boxes so they could use it almost like a machete. It's so wonderful. 11.55 inches when it's open. Look, this is the Paramilitary 2. Baby, looks like a keychain knife next to that thing, right? Spyderco had to reconfigure this back lock. I want to say they call it a power lock. Power back lock. They had to redo it. They added another piece to it. So usually you hit the back lock, it releases the spring. You can see it pop up. See, there's another section because this thing is so big. It's a special back lock. I believe they call it the power lock. Should have looked it up. But it's so strong, but they had to redefine their back locks. And I told you, their back lock is already as strong as possible for this big ass blade. I love the Tatanka. Man, if you've ever seen three grown men scared of an old guy with a knife, man, they went, whoa. And I just wanted to show you guys the beast as well. It's the Tatanka. I don't know even where I put a Tatanka in the frame. There you have it, guys. That's the Pocket dump deconstruction with the knife that got away, the native, and the Spyderco Tatanka, the beast. Now watch, I'm gonna post that. You put that in your pocket? No! Anyway, hey you guys, I really enjoy it. You have a perfect day. For those of you who have Monday off, enjoy your weekend. Thank you. Thank you guys for everything. I really appreciate you spending your time with me. I know how precious it is. You have a perfect day. Keep those pockets full. And I know you can't carry a Tatanka in your pocket. Come on, but it has a pocket clip. Have a nice one, you guys. Goodbye.